I didn't think twice when they called me to sign me as a player, and obviously this is more of an honor and privilege to be helping the club for a few months, I have to say. It's until the summer now, so it's 5-6 months. Just help out in the meantime while the club's doing a process to get the next manager from summer onwards. Every time you meet new people, you're excited. It's the first time you see a few of them. I know a few of them from before, of course. I've had a couple of them in the reserves, and I've seen some of the kids grow up when I was a player even. My job now is just for the next 6 months to do as well as I can and move the club forward as well as I can. And then I understand that there's so many managers that would love to be a manager of Man United. So of course I'm one of them, but it's not something that we've talked about. They're going to do a process now for the next 6 months. Of course, it's Michael and Kieran that's been here for the whole season. They've had their say and input. But it's about, there's so many games now the next 10-15 days. So it's about picking a team that you think is going to get results. We need results, but then again, every player needs to know that they're probably going to get the chance in this period, because that's just the nature of the game here over in England, that we have to rotate. So Kieran and Michael, they've been great, have to say. The staff is it's great being back home and seeing the development already, because I played with Michael. How good a coach and a manager is already. So he's been really helpful. You know, I think the first game, think about getting my principles into the boys, get the players to understand how I want them to play, how we want to play as a team, work together, and then let's take the results later on, see how many points we can gather. But this club has made up many points before, but I'm not going to set that target now, because you've got to go game by game to start with. Well, my job is to help the players and make them grasp the opportunity now, because they all want to be part of Man United, and I'm going to be here to help them, of course, help the team. It's down to man management. I've had the best manager. I had as a player and as a coach, to have learned how he deals with people, how he dealt with people, and it's about communication. Of course, I'll sit down and speak to the ones who are not playing, what I expect from them, and because when you're at Man United, there are a set of demands and there's standards we set, and one of them is to be a team player, and I don't think anyone has been on the bench more than me. So, that's always my comeback to players. That you never know. You might come on, make an impact. That's your chance. Grab the opportunity when you get it, and they all will get a chance. He's influenced me with everything. To be fair, the way he's dealt with people, the way he was the manager of the club, how he kept 25 international players, as we're talking about here now, happy and hungry, wanting to improve, but also the staff in and around the place, which is, he's been my mentor. But I didn't understand early on that he'd be my mentor, but because I was just sitting, and towards the last, maybe ever since my injury in 2003 at least, I was making all the notes what he did at certain situations, and of course I've already been in touch with him, because there's no one better to get some advice from. I've had now. I was sat down and thinking, I'm getting old. My grey hairs are coming. I've had about 300-400 games as a first team manager now, and that period in Cardiff, of course, was a huge step for me, and I've learned a lot. I've evaluated, reflected on it. I've made a few mistakes, but if you don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn. And unfortunately, yeah, I made a few of them. But then again, they're in the Premier League now, so maybe it was. I don't think they're too unhappy about it now.